Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
12 seconds beating Jackson. Tiger open!
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Hello, and thank you for joining us here at William H. Fultz Stadium at Cherokee High School, where today the Cherokee Chiefs will take on the Shawnee Renegades in what is sure to be an exciting varsity football matchup. I'm Scott Mitchell, joined by Scott Glosner.
Scott.
Scott, what can we expect from today's game?
A hard-hitting, in-your-face, battle in the trenches, play made both often. These two teams are the measuring stick of football and have been for many, many years. So, Scott, this is going to be a great one here tonight.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a good one, so stick around.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or comegnolow.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Main Street Auto. Automotive services you've counted on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Welcome back to William H. Fultz Stadium here at Cherokee High School, where we're just a few minutes from the Shawnee Renegades and the Cherokee Chiefs getting underway in today's varsity boys football matchup. Once again, I'm Scott Mitchell, joined by Scott Glosner. And on that note, it's time for the AXA Equitable Steinline Report. AXA Equitable, providing millions of customers with life insurance and annuities and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident, 732-452-7275. And now let's send it down to Madison Miller with the report.
Thanks, guys. I had a chance to speak with Shawnee's head coach, Tim Gushew. He said that his players are ready to give it their all to their sister school today, but if they want to win today's game, they need to control the line of scrimmage. Some key players in Shawnee to look out for is quarterback Matt Wellesley, number 5, and wide receiver Dalton Short, number 44. I also had the chance to speak with Cherokee's head coach, Brian Glatz, and he says that his players need to pay attention to the details of today's game. They need to win the sacks, penalties, and the turnovers. A key player from Cherokee to look out for is quarterback number 10, Billy Osborne. That's all for now. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Madison. You know, she mentioned number 44, Dalton Short. 44 always, every year for the Renegades, seems to be something to watch out for. That's a number that's passed down, almost a tradition. It's a tradition.
It's a number that's earned. This is what an atmosphere. You know, walking in here just to give. If you're not able to make it or weren't able to make it, you're looking across. We're above the home team stand, so you look straight across. Oh wait, we'll come back to that.
Well, it's now time for the Axe Equitable Keys to the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance and annuities and other needs-based products since 1859. Axe Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. The first key today is going to be for Shawnee. They need to control the line of scrimmage.
Cherokee has a tremendous right side of the offensive line. Big, powerful. Offensive line's going to either dictate whether you can run the ball or time to throw the ball. Shawnee, if they don't, either team, what team controls the line of scrimmage has the best chance to win.
And Cherokee Day is going to need to prevent the big plays.
And that's what Shawnee is capable of doing. Quarterback Matt Wells, he has that capability to make a big play either with his feet or with his arm.
And both teams today need to win the turnover battle in tonight's matchup.
That's a given. We've seen enough and covered enough football to know that most normal games, the team that turns the ball over more does not win that game. Now, it happens that it does every now and then, but the odds are astronomical that if you lose the turnover battle, you're going to lose the football game.
Absolutely.
So both, and it's a beautiful night. No issue with rain or cold or anything like that. There's the Shawnee.
There you can see the Shawnee student section always representing.
And they're in their road white, so to speak. Or they always wear white. Do they wear white at home?
No, it depends on the night. Tonight's a whiteout.
Tonight's a whiteout. Okay, Scott is a Shawnee student. I am a Cherokee graduate, so there's a little, little ribbon going on up here in the booth tonight.
Absolutely beautiful.
You can't see. I don't know.
Section.
Maybe we might be able to get a camera shot somewhere during the course of the night. If you look at what you see there at Shawnee and double that, you have an entire section of orange kids, orange class. All right, there are more at Cherokee than there are right now. That could change, but all clad in orange.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's
going to be an incredible atmosphere.
Quite a spectacle to see.
Well, we'll be right back with the kickoff after these notes from our sponsors.
Renegades, our official.
Welcome back to Cherokee High School, where we're just about to see the kickoff of the Shawnee Renegades versus the Cherokee Chiefs in tonight's boys varsity football matchup. Scott, the atmosphere here is electric. As you can see there's the Cherokee student section. They're getting pumped and ready for the game.
It is absolutely electric, as you said here tonight. And what a game. Both teams 1-0, both teams blowout victories. Shawnee beating RV, Rancocas Valley. Cherokee huge over Washington Township. Potent offenses, strong defenses. Maybe it comes down to special teams. I don't know.
Absolutely. I think this is going to be a game that's going to be played 1 yard at a time. I don't think you're going to see I don't think we're going to see a blowout by any chance tonight. ET captains get into the coin toss at center field. There's no more chairs. Be interesting to see whatever team wins, whether they choose to kick or receive first in this game.
I'm going to guess defer. It's very popular and quite frankly, an intelligent choice.
Yeah, give yourself a chance right at the beginning of the second half to.
Well, in most teams, if you're deferred to, you're going to take the ball.
Yeah.
And so that puts you on defense, which sometimes, is a bit easier.
Yeah.
That's why in overtime you see most teams in high school and college take defense. Because then if you stop them, if we get to that, if you stop them, any score wins. And if they score, you got 4 downs to keep going. So I'd be surprised if whoever wins the toss does not defer. Conditions, Scott, we were down on the field. It's a little breezy,
Yeah, but
not horrible.
no, it's I think it's just the right weather for it.
It's coming, as you face it now, it's coming from the right side of the screen to the left side. Certainly is an advantage if you're going in that direction, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it wouldn't against your back. Yeah. Absolutely.
Cherokee has won the toss, and they have deferred.
Cherokee will defer the toss.
Shawnee, I'm sure, will take the football. And that leaves Cherokee to choose what end.
And Shawnee will receive.
Here we go. We're getting ready to get underway here. You can just hear the crowd. It's absolutely packed tonight. Full stadium. A lot of anticipation this week building up into this game, Scott.
Yes.
All around the district. I'm sure there was a lot of anticipation this past coming week leading up to tonight.
Well, you know, as I said in the opener, both these teams, they measure their success sometimes, obviously on state championships. But I mean, this is a rivalry that, yeah, Shawnee and Lenape have played a lot of years on Thanksgiving, and now Cherokee and Seneca play on Thanksgiving. But, you know, this has been a rivalry that has been in a lot of sports, basketball, almost every sport they play. They're in the same conference. They're in the same division in most sports.
Cherokee versus Shawnee is also, I think, on another level than all the other rivalries. I think everyone holds this rivalry a little bit higher than some of the other industries.
Certainly the people at Cherokee and Shawnee do. That I will agree with.
There's the kick is off. It's going to be fielded by Shawnee.
Shawnee at the 15.
He's working his way through speed with a 20. Cutting through. He's going to be brought down at about the 26-yard line.
26. By number 21, Cole Laziski.
I think that was 27, wasn't it? Rebstock?
I believe that was number 27, Thomas Rebstock.
Yeah, nice return. Made a nice move. Used a couple of good blocks there. Gets it out across the 25. So
good start for the Renegades. They're coming off quick now. Sophomore Matt Wellesley in the shotgun for the Renegades. Got 3 receivers out wide. It's going to be a handoff to Rebstock.
Handoff on the left side.
He's going to gain about a yard.
Short gain for the Renegades on that play. That'll bring, we call it 2nd and 9.
So that's going to have the Renegades at 2nd and 9. Working from their own 27, 26-yard line.
Talked about controlling the line of scrimmage. Here's the first, second and long situation.
Wellesley's going to scramble. He's throwing it away, and that's going to be
and looks like it is
completed to Dom Frigiola at the 45-yard line. Wellesley had to scramble and run down
kept
through
the play alive, scrambled to his right. That's a real tough throw he just made, too. Scrambles to his right and throws back across his body. Dangerous throw at times, but Frigiola did a great job of coming back to the football.
I think you're going to see that a lot tonight from Matt Wellesley. He's very quick on his feet. He likes to scramble, likes to get out of the pocket, and is able to make big plays like we just saw. So that's going to move the Renegades to 1st and 10, working off their own 46.
Quick pass out.
It's going to be a quick pass out to the far side. The Renegades are moving with speed. He's going to bring it back. Dalton Short will bring it back to the 35 for the Renegades. Shawnee is moving along in this first drive.
Nice play call there. A little swing pass. The lineman pulls out, gets out in front of the block, gets out in front of the play, gets a block, and Dalton Short did a great job of reading his blocker there and cutting it back when he needed to gain a few extra yards.
Wellesley's in the shotgun. He's got Rebstock behind him. Hand off to Rebstock. Rebstock will be taken down at the line.
Nice job, Matt Ellis, number 67, shot the gap there.
Great tackling there by Cherokee. Was able to prevent any.
Second down and
was able to prevent Shawnee from getting any yards on that play. Wellesley in the shotgun again. There's the fake handoff. Quick pass out.
Little inside screen there.
He's still going. That's going to bring him back to the 23-yard line.
Excellent play call. Nice little inside screen.
That was to Nate Somerville.
Should be another 1st and 10.
Somerville does a nice job.
You see that
He's
a
the
lot with
outside guy,
Somerville,
cuts through to the inside for an inside screen, and a lot of yards after the catch there. He was hit, probably dragged 2 or 3 at least Cherokee defenders with him for an additional 6 or 7. Now they're all the way down inside the Cherokee 25. Very efficient ball control drive here by the Renegades.
Almost a no-huddle offense here for the Renegades as well. They're jumping right back up to the line. Wellesley would be in the shotgun again. He'll hand it off. And Rebstock will gain. Did the ball come out? Cherokee's motioning that they have recovered the football. And that ball is going to go Cherokee's way.
The Chiefs on their own 18-yard line. The Chiefs will take over on offense.
That's going to be a fumble recovery by the Chiefs. They'll take over on their own 18.
There's your first turnover, so it's one to the bad for the Renegades.
Shawnee's got to learn from that mistake and not make another one like that. These are going to be big in tonight's game. We got number 10, Andrew Gaines, starting quarterback for the Chiefs. He'll take him in the shotgun. He's going to do a throw to the outside. He'll be tackled out of bounds.
This will be about a gain of 5 yards.
Nice pass completion there to Jackson McIntyre. Jackson McIntyre is sort of the possession and sometimes home run hitting wide receiver that the Chiefs have. Quarterback is number 10, Billy Osborne. Both these teams working out of a shotgun or spread, whatever you want to call it these days.
Comes Osborne.
More of a pistol on that last one with the back right next to him. And we got a timeout.
Timeout, Cherokee. Looks like there was some confusion there for Osborne. He might have had some confusion with the receivers. Looks like he was trying to talk to him.
You know, and I think, you know, what could happen is wonderful. Oh, here's
Let's take another look at that.
See what the replay is here.
Take another look at that fumble. Well, it's now time to take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. There you can see Rebstock.
Ball's definitely out there.
Yep. It looks like when he was getting dragged down, he might have just popped out.
What I was trying to see, it might have been, don't quote me on this. 53, I know Jeremy Smith, I saw him in on one of those earlier tackles on that stuff. So
there's the high snap for Osborne.
He's going to make something out of nothing. Yes, he is. Almost a first down.
That snap was above his head. He had to jump up to take control of that.
First down. Looks like it's going to be about.
Let's take another look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
See the high
See
snap.
the snap is above his head, and he's able just to roll right out of the pocket and work his way up the far side of the field, trying to get that first down. That's a good play there by number 3.
Outside ender backer out there didn't hold his lane. Yeah. You know, came in at an angle and Osborne was able to go around him. Yeah. So.
Osborne in the shotgun. He's going to roll out. Pass is completed. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 4-yard line.
Number 22,
Darren Hazen.
Looks to have enough for a first down, but there is
it's a mat. Well, we got a flag down now, Scott.
Looks like that's going to be a late tackle, maybe.
It's okay.
We had a coach fall down on the sideline. Not sure if that has anything to do with it.
Face mask on the offense.
Face mask on the offense.
So maybe number 22 there, Darren Hazen, obviously with that stiff arm that we saw. You know, he got the fingers somewhat closed around the face mask.
Face mask on the off. It'd still be a first down.
Okay.
So they're going to count the first down, but it's a face mask on the offense.
What is happening? Did he call the first down?
Not quite sure what happened there.
Okay.
They're going to give him the first down, and we're going to continue play here. Cherokee at their
Oh,
own
you know
30.
what? It's very possible that the face mask took place out of bounds. Nice play.
To the 45.
Number 19, Caden Birdie.
Your first down for the
It's very possible that the face mask could have happened after it goes out of bounds. So out of bounds ends the play. If the face mask occurs then, it would be the 15 yards. The first down would count. It wouldn't be 1st and 25. But normally they'll call that a dead ball foul because the ball was dead. But that's the only thing I can imagine. But what a nice little play there by number 19, Caden Burton. Gets the Chiefs up near midfield.
Big stop here for the Renegades. They got to put some pressure on.
Oh,
There's the
there
run,
you
and
go.
what a tackle there by Shawnee. That was number
35, Matt Papa.
What a tackle by Matt Papa. Split right through the offensive line and took him down for a loss of yards. Let's take another look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Looks like maybe a straight run blitz here for the Renegades. But I tell you, Papa's going to shoot the gap here.
Oh, yeah, there's
great
Matt
read,
Papa.
great
What a
read.
read, yeah, what a tackle.
Great read, great finish. That's the way you're taught.
Yeah.
Hit, wrap, tackle.
It's a loss of 2 yards, going to make it 2nd and 12 for the Chiefs. There's the pass.
Another quick out to the flat.
Big hit on the sideline.
McIntyre again.
McIntyre with the reception. That's going to move the maybe a yard or 2 yards. Looks like there, Scott.
Well covered out there on the defensive backfield. A 3rd and about 7 here for
third and 7.
the Chiefs. Got to get to the Shawnee 44 for the first down.
Osborne again, looking like there might be some confusion with the Cherokee offense.
Could be a change of play here.
Maybe calling an audible. Osborne's lining up the shotgun. He's got one in the backfield.
Gets it off in time.
He's looking deep.
He's open right in his little, nice little move into a curl, into a seam in the zone. Found the seam in the zone, and Corbin hit him right when he made his cut. That's a good throw, good play.
That's number 1, Mark Phillips, with a great reception for the Chiefs. Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy replay on the web at ivyrehab.com. There you can see Osborne.
He's going to come around, go behind the backer, and curl right in there between when you saw the inside receiver go to the outside, and that drew that one defender over and gave that nice little seam. Nice pattern run there by Phillips and a good throw. Not much on the carry there for number 22, Darren Hazen. Matter of fact, there's not anything. He loses a yard.
Shawnee's been doing a good job so far of stopping the run game. You haven't seen a lot of big runs by the Chiefs. Their backfield secondary got burnt once or twice so far, but overall they've been playing very solid on defense. Both teams have. You know, the Chiefs already forcing a turnover so far today.
Second and 11, yeah. Three wide to the right, single wide receiver left, one back.
There's the
Hence draw play, semi-draw play in the old days.
What's this be about a 4-yard gain for Hazen?
Positive yardage. Looks like to gain about 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up another 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for the Chiefs now. This is a big play for both teams, Scott. This gives them a chance to get into the red zone potentially on this play. Shawnee needs to make a stop here.
If Shawnee makes a stop, and you got to wonder, you know, let's say
they're going to go for the.
Well, let's say they get 5 yards, and you know they're 3rd and 2 from the 32. I think you'd have to go for it. But if they don't make any positive yardage, I think you'll see Coach Glatz call for the punt. He's got a man open. Oh, he had 2 guys in the same area.
There it is. Good defensive play by Shawnee. Looks like someone got a hand on that.
And I think you're going to have to punt it here.
It might look like they might be going for it, Scott. It doesn't look like we're getting a change of personnel on the field.
Okay. Now you're at the 36.
Yeah.
I guess that's worth it, right?
If you turn it over,
What are you going to
they still-
gain? If he gets in the end zone, which he probably will with the wind, you gain 16 yards, let's go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, so Osborne's going to stay in. Looks like the Chiefs are going to go for it here.
Now
Fourth
here's
and
our
7.
first. We had the turnover. That's big play number 1. Here comes
So,
big play number
yeah.
2. Can there be a stop? It's just like a turnover if there's a stop, right?
The ball's
he
up.
waited.
It's going deep. He's got a
He's
receiver
open.
open. Touchdown, Cherokee!
Oh,
What a pass by Osborne. That puts the Chiefs on the board early today.
Number 2, Zach Liddy. Wow,
As
fourth
we
and
were talking
7.
about a few minutes ago, the Shawnee secondary really hurt him right there.
2 guys ran the same route. One kind of looked like they were running the same route, and from what I could see, it looked like one guy broke it off and kind of just the defenders didn't know which should we go to that guy, and it just gave Zach Liddy just a little bit of time to accelerate, and by the time the Shawnee defender caught up, Holden Osborne had thrown.
It's a fumble snap.
Osborne threw a beautiful pass.
And so Shawnee will deny the extra point. That'll keep it 6-0. Scott, although that doesn't seem important now, that play right that we just saw could have an effect on this game. If this is going to be a close scoring game, missing the extra points of that is going to hurt. Let's take another look at that last touchdown with the Ivy Rehab physical therapy replay on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Yeah, you saw the receiver back there that kind of cut his pattern off, and that kind of just, the defenders hesitated just for a moment, and Liddy just kept running on that corner pattern out there, and a beautiful throw by Billy Osborne. That was a beautiful throw.
They always say Scott speed kills, and you can see there with Zach Liddy's running, just stride or two like that can make a world of difference.
That was a beautiful throw.
Right into his chest. I mean, good execution there by the Chiefs. Not unexpected, though. I thought coming into this game, Cherokee's going to come out hot. They're going to get one quick, and I think Shawnee will start to come back as the game progresses, and they get a little bit more comfortable here.
It's one score.
Stadium.
Big play. 4th and 7. A lot of courage from Coach Glatz to go for it, and what great execution. And so in big plays, 2 for Cherokee, none for Shawnee so far. Again, we're still early. The fumble recovery, and now the 36-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 7. Kick into the end zone, be a touchback.
Bring them out to the 25.
Shawnee offense, just do what you did. Just don't turn the ball over at the 18. But do what you did. You moved the ball a little bit on the ground, a little bit in the air.
Yeah, absolutely.
They looked good for 7 plays in a row. And then you just had a nice defensive play. The ball comes loose. Cherokee's right spot, right time. So, you're down 7-0, but you just moved 2/3 of the football field on the opposition. So let's just go do it again. And now if we take it in and score and get the extra point, we're winning. So you're right earlier when you said that could come back to be a factor in tonight's game.
I think that is going to come back and be a factor.
Because it's going to be a close game.
It's going to absolutely be a close game, and a point like that really could come back to hurt the Chiefs later in this game. There's the ball is out.
Left end. Looks like number 26, Jake Barnett.
Barnett with the carry.
Tackle. Short gain going to bring up 2nd and 8. Nope, make that 2nd and 7.
I say it every time we're here, but you look out as the sun starts to set and the lights take effect. What just an absolutely incredible sleep for high school football,
absolutely.
isn't it? You go to a lot of games with LDTV. You go to a lot of games when you're not doing LDTV.
Wellesley's got the throw. He puts it out in center field to Frigiola. Frigiola goes down around the Renegades 40. Again, there you see Matt Wellesley using his speed, using his ability to scramble to make a big play. That's the second one where we've seen where he's thrown it from what you and I would be considered a awkward throwing position, and he's able to put it right on the mark. The referee take a tumble there.
Keeps plays alive with his feet.
Wellesley's in the shotgun. Quick handoff to Barnett.
Solid gain of 4.
About 4 yards, going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the 45.
But as good an atmosphere as you get at any sporting event.
Wellesley in the shotgun. He's got Barnett in the backfield, 2 out wide. might have a.
Well, he got back, but
discussion here.
some teams have a automatic go that the center is told if he sees a guy jump like that, just hike it. Center it. Uh-oh, pressure from the
Wells has
backside.
got pressure. Wells, he'll be
run
sacked
down.
for a loss.
Big loss by the Cherokee Chiefs.
Wellsy's been taking a lot of pressure so far in tonight's game. Scott, you've seen him have to scramble a few times. Let's take another look at that one with the Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy replay on the web at ivyrehab.com.
To bring up 3rd and long for the.
So Wellsy tries to take off, but he's not able to get away.
Jake Rollo did a nice job there, running down the quarterback, took him down at the ankles. He almost got away. Now we're 3rd and beyond the sticks, so to speak. 16, 3rd and 16.
Wellsy's in the back. He fires. He's caught.
Nice pass, nice
Great
tackle,
catch
real
there
solid
by
tackle.
number 6, Mike Junta, making his first catch of the day on a great pass by Matt Wellsy.
I think that was number 6, Darnell Hightower, that made that tackle over there. Number 8, Jackson McIntyre, going to go back deep to receive.
Jackson McIntyre deep to receive for the Chiefs.
I think that's Mike Junta that does the punting for the Renegades,
I
correct?
believe it is Mike Junta who does the punting. Punt is away.
Takes a Shawnee bounce. And about down to about the 29.
That's going to be down about the 29-yard line.
30. And the Chiefs will take over. 2:50 remaining in the first quarter.
So ball will be spotted. They're going to spot it right at the 30. Of course, Chiefs opening possession after the fumble. We'll move it down the field, and on a 4th and 7 from the Shawnee 36. Osborne threw the touchdown pass to number 2, Zach Liddy. Chiefs didn't move the ball on the ground much in that first drive. We'll see if they try to establish something there on the ground.
Just a run right up the middle. He's got some speed, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 4.
That was Darren Hazen.
Carry brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, Shawnee doing a great job tonight so far on the run game. Everything on the ground has been pretty well maintained.
From what I've seen from watching a little bit on Cherokee, is the left side of their offensive line is dominant, or can be dominant. So we'll see if that, when they do run the ball, we'll see if they predominantly run left off of offensive line.
40 yellow, 40 yellow.
Oh, nice
There's
block
the run.
in the
He's
middle.
got room. He'll be taken down after a gain of, looks to be about 20 yards.
That's going to take the ball to the Shawnee.
Trying to see, yeah, here's
Let's
what I
take
want
another look
to
with
see.
the Ivy Rehab replay on the web at ivyrehab.com.
It's a nice hole right up the center and the guard there do a nice job. The guard there is number 58, Ryan Doyle. He and the center worked very strongly. Doyle with a nice block there to spring Darren Hazen for a long gain, and now we're inside Shawnee territory at the Renegade 46.
Osborne's back. He's rolling out. He throws.
Hightower.
Hightower will be taken down after a gain of 2.
Hightower out of bounds after about a gain of
2 maybe.
I think it was about 2.
Dalton Short there coming across from the middle inside backer position, one of the inside linebackers. Covering a lot of field there to get Hightower down for a short gain.
Good hustle there by Short.
Minute 26 to go in the first quarter. Each team with a long drive in this quarter. Shawnee unfortunately had the turnover. Cherokee got the 4th and 7.
So Osborne back again. Osborne fires. He connects at about the 30. The pass completed number 1, Phillips Marks. I think that's Marks' second big catch of the night. He'll be out at about Shawnee's 30.
Be another first down for the Chiefs.
This is
great
Shawnee's putting themselves
protection.
in a tough spot.
Great
here.
protection. Had a lot of
Absolutely.
time to throw. Rolled them out a little bit. You got that much time to throw, and you got athletic kids on both sides of the field. You give a quarterback that much time, somebody's going to make a play.
Flag on the play.
Oh, we got a flag.
Downfield for the
Illegal
This one may be going
receiver
back.
downfield is going to be a 5-yard penalty. Negate the big gain.
Steve, you got a number on that number? The big one, 2 of them?
5 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Ineligible downfield offense.
Replay second down.
Replay 2.
We have the capability of hearing maybe what other people didn't. They were screaming for a number. They wanted, coach want to know who, and the referee said, "You got a number?" The guy said there were 2 of them. So, oopsies. Of course, that the lineman cannot go downfield past a couple of yards until the quarterback throws the ball. So that's what that rule is. And he did roll out for a long time.
There's again a pass to Marks again. Marks will
block.
break one tackle and will be brought down at around the 40. Brought down around the 38.
Looks to be about 3rd.
I apologize if I announced his name wrong, but number 62, Austin Andrade, with a great block to get 7 or 8 more yards after the catch, because there's a Shawnee defender right there, and he made a great block. So
3rd and 1, big stop here for the Renegades.
We've seen some solid line play from both teams so far. Oh, it's 2 down territory here, Scott. They went for it from this same spot, when they had the ball last time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So definitely going to take 2 cracks at it, and it's going to take 2.
It looks like the Shawnee ball's out. The ball is out.
Nope, down. I can see the official down. Forward progress had been halted.
That looked like a touchdown to me, Scott. Thought they had one there.
The first quarter.
Well, that'll take us right to the end of the first quarter. So that'll give both offense and defense time to decide. But I got to think if they went for it more from the 36, they're going to go for it again from the 38 when we start the second quarter. So you see the Shawnee players headed over to end of the quarter break.
That was accepted at the August LRHSD Board of Education meeting. This time, we'd like to recognize the individuals that took part in the campaign. From the Marlton Recreation Council, we received $150,000 from Walt Miller, Dave Garagaza, Eric Bittenbender, Rick Brown, Megan Lafferty, Lisa Grandinetti, Kevin Koch, Steve Steele, Chris Brown, and Carl Bittenbender. From the Burns Call Auto Group, $100,000, Larry Cole, Janet Pernini, Dean Lanzavecchia, and Jim McCormick. The Mark McKenna team and Pat McKenna Realtors, $35,000. Mark McKenna, Terry McKenna, and Lauren Schmidt. Care One at Evesham with a donation of $15,000. Thank you to Levi Dona and Tara Odin. And from Remax Connection, $15,000, Chris Brown and Deanna Brown. The Cherokee and Marlton community, thank you so much for your donations for this wonderful turf.
Well, there you just 5 different groups or organizations were kind enough to donate various contributions towards the replacement of the athletic turf here at Cherokee High School. And from an LRHSD employee, you see them down there, and may be able to get a shot of them, some of them down there to the right. As an LRHSD employee, it really warms my heart to know that people step up and help the, not only do student athletes use this, but student performances are on here. The band plays on here. So there are all community events that go on at these stadiums.
Gives us a chance to commentate on nice
Gives us a chance to do what we do for LDTV,
yeah.
for you guys, you kids, you students. So thank you to all of the contributors. We here at LRHSD really appreciate your commitment to education. Quarter 1 in the book, 6-0 Cherokee. We'll see what happens here. They're going for it again on 4th and 2. Another one of those big plays, Scott.
Huge play here for both teams. He's going to roll out of the pocket. He's looking for one downfield. That'll be caught. And he'll step out of bounds at about the 30.
Caden Birdie.
That's on number 19, Caden Birdie. First down and 10.
Great route run, great throw. It was right there. He threw it before before Birdie even made his break, that ball was out. When he turned, it was right there. Shawnee defender had good coverage. He just, you know.
That's just, you know, good trust
just a good
between
play.
Osborne and
That's
his
right.
receivers. Osborne trusts his receivers trust Osborne. Well, let's take another look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. There you
Look
can
at
see.
the cut. A little slip there by the Shawnee defender. I didn't see that live, but we just saw that on the replay.
Here we go again.
Just a little slip there that allowed Birdie to get the separation that he
Cherokee
needed.
first attempt at Shawnee's 29. There's the run straight at the middle. Shawnee will plug it up after about a 3-yard gain. Shawnee needs to step up here, Scott. Somebody needs to make a defensive play.
They're up against a good ball club who've executed on 2 4th downs. They're 2 for 2 on 4th down. Good solid run defense there by the Renegades. Play comes in. Looks like we're going to have 3 wide outs on the left side, 1 on the right, single setback. Osborne's in the shotgun. He's back to throw.
Osborne lets it rip. He's got one interception by Shawnee. He's come back. He's got blockers in front of him. Dom Fragiola will be brought down at just below the 20, the 19-yard line. That's the play that Shawnee needed, Scott. Shawnee needed someone to step up, make a defensive play, and get this momentum of this game swinging back towards Shawnee. Great play there by Dom Fragiola.
Great job out there in the free safety position. Even though it says he's a linebacker, he was back there in center field. And just a little bit of the ball, a little overthrown, might have sailed a little bit now into the wind. Remember, they were downwind last quarter. So if you watch, he sees his opening, but it's just a little overthrown.
Yeah, we're taking another look at that. I'm sorry, that wasn't Dom Fragiola. That was number 2, Jason Blumlick.
Which makes sense because he's the free safety.
He's the free safety, yeah. So Jason Blumlick, great play there.
You know, and that could happen. You know, you're into the wind, so you think, oh my gosh, I got to throw a little bit harder.
Yeah.
And you just overthrow it by just over the fingertips. So what, 3 feet maybe? Not even. So nice turnover, great play by Blumlick to get the turnover, move the ball out, and Shawnee with a good positive gain on 1st down is already down to 2nd and short yardage.
Here comes Wellesley. He's got Barnett in the backfield. Oh, I'm sorry, he's got Repstock behind him in the backfield. He's from the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Repstock. Repstock will get stuffed at the line and be gone.
Falls forward though for a couple. 3rd and short.
Looks to be just short, brings up about a 3rd down and 2.
Wellesley in the shotgun. Another handoff to Repstock straight at the
Nice,
middle.
nice
Repstock's
interior
gain of
blocking
about
there.
5.
Up to the 35.
Center Anthony Abbott and the guards, Lee Sims and Matt Suriano with a nice job there of
Making
opening
a hole
up
for
there,
him.
absolutely.
Yeah, gave him a space to run. He takes advantage of it, gains about 5 for the Renegades.
Suriano a wrestler?
I do not believe so. His father, Steve Suriano, is a coach, though, for the Renegades.
Oh, okay. I knew the name somewhere, or I'd seen it before.
Yeah.
Nice gain there, 1st and 10 now. Oh, penetration.
Met in the backfield immediately by number 48.
Taken down.
Joe Gasparin.
Gasparin with a nice play.
2 yards on the play, going to bring up 2nd and 12 for the Renegades.
Wellesley from the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers out wide. He steps back. He's looking downfield. Wellesley scrambles. Wellesley's going to be taken down for a loss.
Wellesley gobbled up
at the 25-yard line.
Sack on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Renegades.
Here comes Shawnee, 3rd and 17. Big play here. Wellesley's looking downfield. Wellesley gets hit again.
Another sack by the Chiefs. This time it's number 72.
Josh Toner.
Toner on the play. Going to bring up 4th down.
And that'll bring out the punt
Shawnee.
team for the Renegades. Let's take another look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
Great job, great penetration. 3rd and about 24. 3rd and a long way. For those you know Marlton, it's 3rd and halfway to Brush Hollow. You got to punt it. Looks like timeout by Shawnee.
Shawnee is... Matt Wellesley's not having much time in the pocket, Scott. He's scrambling a lot, and he's been sacked, I think, 3 out of the last 4 plays.
Yeah, he's got some offensive line issues right now, but also good coverage downfield. Yeah. But he just hasn't had time to throw the ball. You don't know how a team's going to react after the turnover, and Cherokee with a great defensive stand after the interception. So number 8, Jackson McIntyre, going to go back deep for Cherokee. And that's going to be number 6, Mike Junta, to do the punting for Shawnee.
Receive for the Chiefs, number 8, Jackson McIntyre.
There's the punt from Junta.
Punt takes a Cherokee bounce.
Going to be great field position for the Chiefs.
45.
There is, however,
Cherokee will take over on Shawnee's 45, but there's a flag down. Let's wait and see what the call is.
We have a personal foul. We have a blindside block. A blindside block on red to the kick. We'll back him up 15. It'll be first down.
15 yards. First down and 10. With 7:04 remaining in the second quarter.
So that was a blindside block on Cherokee while they were receiving the kick. That's going to push them back 15 yards and give them a first down at their own 40. That's a tough penalty there for Cherokee to take. I mean, now they're looking at not a hard drive, but a much harder drive than they were looking at before. I mean, they were on their Shawnee's 45. Now they're on their own 40.
Right. Still good field position,
still great
but
field
not what it was.
Yeah, 15 yards is 15 yards.
Penalties happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't anything he did on purpose. He wanted to make a block, trying to make a play. Problem was the punt was short. Everybody's yelling, get away, get away, get away. There's no need to block anybody.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Going to be no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs.
Didn't quite see that one.
It's on the offense.
On the Chiefs.
It's another penalty on the Chiefs. That's going to add 5 more yards. So that's 20 total that they've lost in this drive. Comes Osborne from the shotgun. He's looking downfield. Osborne's got pressure. He's going to be sacked for a loss at the 23.
And Billy Osborne sacked down.
This is the defensive stand that Shawnee really needed, Scott. They're making some big-time defensive plays here. They're being helped by penalties, but that's a big play that Shawnee just made.
3rd and 25.
Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Comes Osborne from the shotgun. Osborne hands it off.
Chasing up the middle, gonna get
Conservative play, I don't blame him.
Man, it's about a 5-yard gain. That's going to give the Chiefs 4th and 20 from their own 30.
Punting into the wind, what breeze there is, and you can feel it out there. Shawnee could get very, just flip the field, so to speak.
First time tonight we've seen a punt from Cherokee, Scott.
Yes.
We haven't seen their punting unit out there yet. First big-time special teams play for Cherokee.
Dominic Pergola.
I think this drive, would have started at the Cherokee 44 or Shawnee 44-yard line.
2 bad penalties and 2 unfortunate penalties. There's the
Good
nice
punt, though, held up by the wind.
That's going to be
a big Cherokee bounce.
All the way down to
great punt there for Cherokee. It's going to take them down to Shawnee's 29.
4:20 left in the half. Chiefs 6, Renegades 0.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in the first half. Cherokee still holding on to that 6-0 lead. Wellesley in the shotgun, Rebstock behind him. Wellesley handed off to Rebstock. Rebstock has room. He's
nice
cutting
cut
through.
Back.
Well, Rebstock will make it up to the Shawnee 38. Great run there for the Renegades. Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
2nd and 2.
Gets good kick out block there by the tackle, the tight end. Cuts it up nicely inside. Nice job by Frigiola to block on the safety
there.
To create the lane for Rebstock to cut back into.
Wellesley with the fake handoff.
Oh, almost intercepted twice. Right through the arms of the one Cherokee defender and right through the hands of the other.
3rd down and
one of them
2
was
for
number
Renegades.
2, Zach Liddy, who had an opportunity.
And
The other one may have been Justin Ward. I think it just hit the ground before Ward could get to it. So now we're 3rd and 2. See if they go with Rebstock on the ground here. They've moved the ball pretty nicely on the ground. They do. There's a nice block inside, first down, and then some.
Rebstock has room. He's running up to the 40. Rebstock will take it all the way to the 40-yard line. What a run there by Thomas Rebstock.
Big gain by Tom Rebstock all the way up to the
Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay on the web at ivyrehab.com.
37-yard line, 1st and 10 Renegades.
Nice kick out block there.
Stays
on the
inbounds
cornerback,
and is able to pick up a few more yards.
Didn't see who made that block, but Hightower was there to try to cut it back inside, and he just got blocked nicely. And Rebstock again doing a good job of reading the block. Shawnee blocking nicely. They're executing very effectively here right now. Rebstock wide open in the flat.
Rebstock staying on his feet. He's able to get around him. Picks up another first down. Another 10 yards for Rebstock.
24-yard line.
Some great footwork there by Rebstock. Able to get free, get free and keep that play alive.
Momentum seems to be swaying now towards the Renegades' favor.
That's the way they want to.
Nice mix of plays.
Absolutely, they're going from the air and from the end on the ground. Wellesley will have a quick throw.
Quick pass again.
It's another good gain there for Shawnee. Looks like that's going to end in another first down.
Short, quick attack there.
Great pass to Short.
Enough for a first
Dalton
down.
Short with a great, good reception there. He's able to get a few yards after contact.
Like 1st and 10 for the Renegades on the Cherokee 12.
This is the first time Shawnee's been down this far into in the field. They're in a very good scoring position here.
Oh, false start offense, left tackle. I believe it was left tackle jump there.
False start.
False
Offense.
start on the Renegades.
Still first down.
Off of 5 yards, 1st and 15 from the Chiefs.
Any penalty
17.
when you're in the red zone hurts.
Yeah, absolutely. They were able to keep first down though, so didn't lose it down on that one. They'll start over at 1st and 15. Looks like he's got Nate Somerville lining up very wide on this one.
I think
another
something
false start.
looked like maybe.
Flag on the play.
I don't think I saw
I think it's going to
Cherokee
be on.
jump.
I think it might have been a defensive lineman. that
Before the
jumped on
play,
him.
Oh yeah,
the
encroachment.
defense encroached. That'll be 5
This
yards.
time it's encroachment.
Still first down.
So now we're back down to cancel each other out. Back to 1st and 10.
First down.
All that for that.
Yeah. Waste of time there, Scott.
Nah, it's sort of.
Yeah. Eats up some time.
Down under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Shawnee would
Walsh with the
love to get a
shotgun.
score and not give
Walsh
Cherokee
heads
any
it to
time.
Repstock's got some room.
Power
He's
running.
Powering through.
Repstock powers his way down to the Cherokee 5.
Shawnee has 2 timeouts remaining. They've used 1 this half, so the
3.
clock is certainly not an issue.
They still have over a minute to play.
Well, and some people
Yeah.
might say, well, hey, why doesn't Cherokee use their timeout so that, you know,
Yeah.
if they score, they can get the ball back? Well, the idea is not to let the other
Yeah.
team score, okay?
Yeah, the way Cherokee's defense have been playing.
Now we do have a timeout, it looks like,
And we got a timeout.
and it is
on
going
the
to
field for
be
Cherokee timeout.
Cherokee. You are correct.
As we were just saying, Cherokee's gonna take some time now, see if they can get the ball back before this half is over. There you can see the Cherokee. There you can see Cherokee discussing. Cherokee gonna try, and it seems like they're planning on getting this ball back. There's the Shawnee huddle.
So we've got 2nd and about 2.5, 3 for the offense here. I think, I don't know, Rebstock's pretty strong running on the interior. Looks like Barnett's going to be in there, though. He's also very solid in running inside. Spread the
Barnett
wide
lining
out
up
way
behind
left.
them. They're gonna give it to Barnett through the middle. Barnett's gonna power his way through for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Shawnee's gonna get on the board in this one, tied up 6-6 with just over a minute to play in the first half. Just as you said, Scott gave it to Barnett, was able to power his way right through the middle. Great job by the offensive line, giving him a hole to run through there.
They dominated the offensive line that series. Dominated.
Absolutely. You know,
All right, that can't happen if you're Cherokee.
that's something you hear a lot about Shawnee.
Big
as we
extra
threw-
point.
And that's going to put Shawnee ahead,
Good.
7-6.
26 remaining in the first half.
Scott, we saw 2 touchdowns this whole first half, so I'm telling you that missed extra point could have an effect on today's game. Let's take another look at that one with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
The big horse is up front. Look, that play was from what, the 5 or the 7, somewhere around there. Shawnee offensive line were in the end zone.
Absolutely.
I mean,
pushing
that
it
is
away
dominant.
Right through.
Number 59, Alex Pfeiffer. Number 61, Lee Sims. Anthony Abbott at center, 52. Nick Suriano, the right guard, 69. Brett Hilgetag, the right tackle, number 65. They did the job there.
And those are some big guys, too, that Shawnee has playing on their offensive
They did
line.
the job. So now, 1:06 to go. in the first half. Chiefs down by a point. They do have all
Cherokee will
3
get-
timeouts, I believe.
This is going to be a big possession for Cherokee. Let's take another look at that touchdown with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. You can see Barnett
Yeah,
just
power.
powers his way through.
Cherokee has 2 timeouts. They took one just there,
I believe
correct?
Cherokee does that too. And
So-
Cherokee's getting the ball back in just a
They
minute
are.
as well. So this is
but
gonna
here's
be,
the issue. Do you go in 7-6? You know, if you make a big play here on the kickoff, then you try, or do you just hand the ball off?
Yeah.
Let's go in. Let's regroup. We get it first coming out second half. I think it all depends on where the ball's spotted after this kickoff.
Yeah.
And it's with the wind, so it wouldn't surprise me if Oliver Stern booted it out of the end into the end. Oh no, squibs it along the ground.
So you're going for onside.
Ball recovered by the Chiefs.
Well,
be
nice
taken
job
out,
recovering. But I tell you, if he catches it clean, he probably could have got across the 40.
Yeah.
Interesting decision.
Looks like it almost was an onside attempt
Well, I think
there.
they're trying to keep it away from Jackson McIntyre back there. He's quite a threat on the kick return game. So
Big series here for Shawnee's defense.
yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the Chiefs decide to do. They've got 1:02 to go with 2 timeouts. It's certainly doable to get into possibly field goal range.
Yeah, but like you said, the question is, I think this first play is going to tell you a lot about what the Chiefs' intentions are here in this series.
To sweep.
Sweep around the far
To
side.
Liddy.
Line to number 2, Zachary Liddy.
Looks like that'll be down
Brought
for no
down
gain.
right around the line of scrimmage. Might be for a loss.
Thing about that was he went out of bounds. I mean, if you're trying to run out the clock, now
2nd and 12, Chiefs from their own 28.
55 seconds left.
Shawnee should have 2 timeouts or 1 or 2.
Yeah, now Shawnee might be questioning whether
that's
or
what
not
I'm-
start
that's what I'm
taking their
thinking.
timeouts. Because
I think it'll all depend on what happens on this play.
Absolutely.
If
yeah.
he throws an incompletion, you don't have to. Run the ball and stuff him again, I think you have to.
Yeah.
You got to put him into 3rd and 9 and,
Yeah.
you know,
And try to force something. 'cause,
try
you
to
know,
force them to throw the ball. If
Yeah.
they don't make a completion, it's 4th down, then no clock, no time comes off. You still have a timeout, and you're going to get the ball back.
Hard run up the middle.
That's
That's
going to take
Hazen.
him to the 36 or so.
Big
Make
gain
it
on
3rd
second
and
down.
4.
Take it out to the 36-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
It
for the
would
Chiefs.
appear that both teams are very, very happy to go in with what the score
Yeah,
is right now.
going as a
There's
way,
no,
nobody,
there's no real
hustle here.
urgency out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're just, and we're down to what, 20-ish
24
seconds?
yeah.
So I think we have
Cherokee's
seen the
just gonna-
last
yeah, might
play
just take a
or
knee
next to
here.
last play for a handoff, and you're right, they might even take. Well, he's in
He's in
shotgun.
shotgun,
They
so it looks like- yeah.
Maybe he just throws one up. If it's intercepted, there's no real time left in the half. Nope, just a straight handoff. That's going to do it for the half.
Handoff up the
And that'll
middle
end the
again.
first
Liddy
half.
getting up to the
Renegades
first
go into
down
the
for the
locker room,
Chiefs.
holding on to a 1-point lead, 7-6 here. We've only seen 2 touchdowns in this game, Scott. We've
Sure.
seen a lot of in between the 30s.
We have.
A lot of
Each
punting.
team has turned it over
And
inside the
now
20.
For the first half.
The key. Here's the difference in the game. The bad snap for the extra point.
Yeah, and that's
And I don't even know if it was a bad snap. I don't know if it was a fumbled snap or
I don't know what happened,
anyway,
but
the
whatever
failure
it
to
was,
convert
yeah.
the point after touchdown right now is the only reason Cherokee's not tied with Shawnee. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
great game, just what we thought about. Both teams coming up with big defensive plays when they need them. Okay, both teams able to move the ball, but we saw Shawnee near the end of the, before the end of the half, before they scored. What a defensive stand when they pushed Cherokee back 25 yards.
Yeah.
So there you see our score at halftime. Shawnee Renegades 7, the Cherokee Chiefs 6. We'll be back after these messages with our second half.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zallysfreshkitchen.com. Main Street Auto. Automotive services you've counted on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. The LDTV YouTube channel is a great way to stay informed about the Lenape Regional High School District. Couldn't attend an event? Visit the LDTV YouTube channel for events like the Students of the Month ceremony, the Armed Services ceremony, and more. Want to see what our alumni are doing these days? Search our YouTube channel for current and previous seasons of Where Are They Now or Prepare to Succeed. Are you an avid sports fan? LDTV Sports has you covered with exciting action from the fall, winter, and spring seasons. And if that's still not enough, visitors can view school-specific content from Lenape, Shawnee, Cherokee, and Seneca, each with their own YouTube channel that you can link to right from the LDTV page. View your favorite programs whenever and from wherever you want by visiting the LDTV YouTube page at youtube.com/Lenape District TV.
Welcome back to Cherokee High School. We're getting ready for the start of the third quarter in this varsity football matchup between the Shawnee Renegades and the Cherokee Chiefs. I'm Scott Mitchell, joined by Scott Glosner. Scott, we saw a very evenly matched first half between these teams. Only a touchdown apiece, 7-6. Renegades are on top, but only because of a missed field goal. We had a fumbled snap.
Extra point, I'm
sorry. Only because of that missed extra point. You know, I think that's going to have a big factor in today's game.
Yeah, it very well could. Looking at the game itself, Shawnee has been more dominating on the ground.
Yeah.
Cherokee more dominating in the air. The one Cherokee touchdown came on a 36-yard touchdown path on 4th and 7. They went for another 4th down on the next drive, made it on 4th and 2. They turned the ball over. Shawnee came down, opened the game with a great drive, got it down inside the 20, and a fumble and turnover, and Cherokee got the ball. Turnovers one apiece, big plays, a couple on each side, and as you said, Scott, the difference is only the missed extra point. So,
you know, we saw most of that first half. The momentum was definitely leaning towards Cherokee's side. But right at the end of the first half there, Shawnee was able to get their touchdown, and we really saw the momentum start to swing in the Renegades' favor. It's going to be really interesting to see if they're able to carry that energy into this third quarter and get the second half started the way they would like, or if they're going to have to battle for it. The last thing they need, though, is a big return or a big play on this kick.
Well, we've seen Shawnee kick off twice, once to start the game because Cherokee we've seen them kick off along the ground, the squib kick, and nothing deep, so it'll be interesting to see. They are into the wind, so I would guess that they're probably going to put the ball on the ground, maybe something up the middle where I see a gap, you know, between the hash marks. There's a pretty good sized gap if they can get it by the first line, which is going to negate any real big run back.
And the kick is away, and just like you said, Scott, looks like they're
right on the ground, right up the middle, and they just fall on it.
Short kick.
And that's going to
Tyler Bartram
take over.
And that's a smart play. You know, you get a ball bouncing around like that. If Bartram, you know, happens to mishandle it, all of a sudden it's a turnover on the opening kickoff of the half. So let's let the offense come out. A lot of good throws by Billy Osborne tonight. Just the one bad one that I think he just tried to throw a little too hard because it was into the wind, which resulted in the Shawnee interception. I don't think much will change from Cherokee. Darren Hazen has done a nice job on the ground, but they certainly have not piled up the rushing yardage like the Renegades have.
Osborne, he's got one in the backfield. Oh, wide. It's going to be run up the middle. He'll get stuffed at the line after a gain of 2.
Quick run up the middle by number 22, Hazen.
The run for number 22, Hazen, Darren Hazen.
Say 3.
Gain of 3 yards on the play.
Chiefs on their own 26.
Going to take it to 2nd and 7. 11 minutes, 30 seconds left. Osborne's in the shotgun.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Well, we'll do it after this play. There's a nice gain by Hazen again, right up the middle. Oh, very near first down yardage.
Takes it up close to the first down
Good blocking, interior blocking there. All the way downfield for Cherokee there on the block was number 67, Matt Ellis. Are the Papas, I see number 10,
They are
Tom,
twin
are they
brothers.
twin brothers? Okay.
Also, another set of brothers on the Shawnee football team, quarterback Matt Wellesley and Evan Wellesley.
Interesting. Neat thing to be able to play with your brother.
Absolutely. Papas are twins, the Wellesleys are not.
It was good. That last run was good for a first down, so 1st and 10.
Another run.
Hazen trying to get it outside and then cut it back up inside. Doesn't get much.
Hazen hits it in the backfield, but he works his way to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good lateral pursuit there by the Renegade defense. Actually, we just spoke about number 10, Tom Papa, coming all the way over from his right defensive end to help snuff out that play. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Chiefs.
The Papa brothers are a big part of this Renegades defense. And they said, quoted in an article last week after the game, that they kind of on the field have a sense of knowing where each other are all the time. I mean, twin brothers gives them a little bit of an edge when playing. There's Osborne rolling out. He throws deep downfield. He's not able to complete that pass.
That was intended for number 4, Tyler Bartram. We got a flag on the play. Another illegal downfield, maybe? Wonder if they'll decline this if it is. Yeah, it is an illegal downfield, so that's only a 5-yarder. So do you make them 2nd and 15 or 3rd and 10?
That's a tough call. I mean, with this Cherokee offense there.
That's what Coach Gushu has to
Full
decide.
receiver. Downfield.
On the Chiefs.
Decline.
And they're going to keep it
He
to
likes the 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he likes the 3rd and 10 more than the 2nd.
Well, I got to agree with him. You know, that's, you get putting back at 2nd and 15. That's another down for Cherokee offense and Billy Osborne. Osborne coming out. You got 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Single back is Hazen. It's a little swing pass.
Quick pass.
Going to be one-on-one tackling over here.
He's got
he dances up the sideline.
Hazen using speed to get up the sideline. He'll bring it to Shawnee's 40.
He kind of lured, unfortunately for Tom Papa, he kind of lured him to sleep like he was going to go out of bounds. And I'm not that Papa let up or anything, but he just let,
He turned on the Jets as soon as he hit the sideline and cut upfield.
Let's see if we can see that again. That was nice.
Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
There's the swing pass.
Yeah, there you can see
he just
drug him across and just turned on the Jets as soon as he hit the corner.
Papa did have good angle. It's just that Hazen was too fast.
The line of scrimmage looks like no gain. 2nd and 10 Chiefs.
There was a no gain run for the Chiefs. Going to bring it to 2nd and 10. Just past the 40, about the 44-yard line. Osborne's back. Osborne's able to get free.
Billy Osborne avoids the tackle, makes the completion.
Osborne's been doing that all night as well. He's been rolling out of the pocket and making great passes.
Going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Comes Osborne from the shotgun. He's got 3 out to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. And that's going to be an all. Looks like that's an encroachment from Shawnee. Be a 5-yard gain for Cherokee.
Defense, 5 yards will give us a
Neutral
first
zone
down.
infraction on Shawnee will result in a first down.
It's going to make this 3rd and 5.
1st and 10.
First
Takes
and 10,
it from
I'm sorry.
3rd,
Yeah,
yeah.
it takes from 3rd and 5 to 1st and 10. That's a tough penalty to take, guys, especially, you know, when you're in this close of a game, and that pushes them 1st and 10.
Well, another big play
inside
here on the run
yeah.
with 3rd and 10 on the swing pass.
Same setup. He's got 3 to the right, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Osborne will take it from the shotgun. Osborne's going to take off with it. He's got room. He'll get drilled at about the 32.
Was that Dalton Short? 'Cause that was a nice, clean football hit. Shoulder to shoulder, and he said, "You want to run? You're going to pay the price." Let's see if we can see if it was. I thought it was kind of blocked out on our
Ivy
view.
Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
This looks like design run all the way here. There's no no play action, no pump fakes. This looks like a designed run.
That was Dom Fragiola.
That's a nice hit.
Yeah, good hit there. Looks like someone's got
ball.
Ball may be loose. Shawnee's running with it now. He's broke. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. The 20. He's going to go all the way to the 10. Touchdown, Renegades. That's number 35. Number 35, Matt Papa returns it for a Renegade touchdown. That's going to bring the Renegades up 13-6. What a massive play by Matt Papa. Wow, what a play by Papa on that. Ball came out, and Papa took off. Huge play for the Renegades on that one.
I don't know if Papa made the hit on Hazen, but that ball popped to Papa, and he took it all the way.
Took off with it.
That's 65 yards almost.
Papa did not stop running at all either. That one will be good.
No, good speed because he was being chased by a fast wideout in Jackson McIntyre.
Looks like a flag came out on that. Not sure what the flag was on.
And they're coming off, so the point after is going to be good. It's going to be assessed on the kickoff, whether it be offense or defense.
Let's listen in.
On the play, personal foul. They roughed the snapper. They'll take it on the kickoff. Point's good.
Well, if they rough the snapper, the penalty would be on Cherokee.
I believe so.
So I guess they'll
Let's take another
off.
look at that with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
This is after Papa has gotten the ball loose. Now he's being chased by a pretty fast kid there in Jackson McIntyre, and Papa holds his own at least.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely, Matt Papa.
With the successful extra point by Oliver Stern, the lead is now 8.
It takes self-control too for him not to turn around and check who's behind him. Papa just kept looking forward.
Just run.
And run as fast as you can. You know, turn around, trying to see who's
Matthew,
behind you.
run.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's how you trip yourself up or get caught trying to look over your shoulder.
So the penalty assessed against Cherokee on the kickoff means that I think that's Oliver Stern, right?
That is Oliver Stern, so he'll get to kick it from 5 yards.
Yeah, from the 45, so
instead of 50.
there's a good chance he could put this, may try to air this one out to get it into the end zone. We'll see what happens, because he's put them all on the ground so far.
That one will be aired out. It's gonna go
Not
down,
quite.
be caught. Cherokee's coming through with some speed. And he'll be brought down at about the 25-yard line.
Not bad. Kick it into the end zone, you're going to get the same thing. That's actually pretty good coverage.
Well, it's now time for the Axe Equitable Sideline Report. Axe Equitable providing millions of customers with life insurance and annuities and other needs-based products since 1859. Axe Equitable, be life confident, 732-452-7275. And now let's send it down to Madison Miller with the report.
Thanks, guys. During the half, I spoke to Cherokee's assistant coach, Ryan Hoffman. When asked what his team was doing well, he said that their effort was there. Any bad play they made, they moved on from. But in the second half, he really wants them to improve on their execution on the ball. I also had the chance to speak with Shawnee Renegades head coach, Tim Gustiu, and he told me that this team's playing great, and this game's really tough, and it's just going to come down to the last quarter. That's all I have for you now. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Madison. While we were listening to that report, Cherokee, short little run on the inside. Weren't able to pick up much on it, a yard or two. It's going to bring that to second and 9. This is a big drive for Cherokee, Scott.
Absolutely.
Huge drive here. Shawnee's able to come back, get the momentum going.
Again,
off of a turnover.
There's
Osborne with the quick
driving.
pass to Phillips. Phillips has got a block. He'll be taken down at the 40.
Quick pass to number 1, Mark Phillips. Looks to have enough for a first down. 1st and 10 Cherokee from their own 40.
Osborne's in the shotgun. He's got 2 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Osborne takes the snap, quick handoff. Shawnee will stuff it at the line. Forward momentum, he's gonna fall forward and gain about 4 yards on the play.
Quick carry at the middle, looks to be about 3-yard gain on the play for the Chiefs. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 here for the Chiefs. Osborne's looking downfield. Osborne lets it fly. Good catch there by Cherokee. The ball is out. Ball's loose. Shawnee recovers. Shawnee's taking it back the other way.
They're calling him down.
They're calling him down on the start.
That is a reception by Cherokee. Player was ruled down by contact, and looks like it's going to be enough for a Cherokee first down.
I'd like to take another look at that if we could. Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. There's the extra point. Excellent kicking job by the Renegades.
That was
there.
they roughed the center. Official came in pretty quick. He was the back judge. He did come in, and of course we're following the ball running down the field. But he was pretty emphatic that he had blown the whistle and called it down.
Second and 7.
And of course here on the high school level we do not have replay, so.
Osborne's rolling out. Osborne's got pressure. He'll check it down.
Ball thrown a little low.
Yeah, quick check down there for
on the play, going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs.
Osborne.
Just into Shawnee territory.
2nd and 10. Chiefs creeping their way into Shawnee territory now.
Tell the line not to go upfield.
Second and 10. Osborne takes it from the shotgun. Osborne's rolling out. Osborne lets it fly. Great catch by Cherokee. Great completion. Moving the Chiefs to the 36-yard line.
Mark Phillips.
Mark Phillips.
Mark Phillips, what a catch. A diving catch there. Is able to get the feet down, keep it inbounds, moves them up to 1st and 10 at Shawnee's 36. Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Getting right
nice
back in
pattern. What a great catch, and give credit to Osborne. He put it the only place he could. There was a Shawnee defender not far off. If that ball was not going to be caught by Cherokee, it was not going to be caught by anybody. Delay of game, I believe. That's usually that gentleman's call. Yep, delay of game. If you ever notice in a game when you're there, we'll pick it up
Let's take
after the
another look
rehab.
with the Ivy Rehab replay, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Wow, what a
nice.
catch there
Beautiful.
by Phillips. What a throw by Osborne.
If you ever notice that if you're at a game and it seems to be taking long, you'll see the back judge counting with his arm up in the air. He usually does it with 5 to go. And Cherokee failed to get the snap off before he ran out. They ran out of time on the play clock. Under 5 minutes now to go in the third
straight
quarter.
Up the center, didn't have anywhere to go. Shawnee will stuff him at about the line. Seen a lot of penalties today, Scott.
Going up the middle by number 28.
Not a lot, but you know, here and there.
Timely ones.
Yeah, absolutely timely.
12.
Gonna make this 2nd and 12.
39.
Number 20, Natty Lipinski over here on the near side. And you got 2 in the slot, 1 in a wing. Empty backfield this time, in motion. Play action, rolling right, rolling right,
again,
throwing.
there's the ball's flying. Completion
We got a flag over here on this side, not sure what it's for.
Flag on the play.
That's well away from the play.
Hold or something like that.
I don't know, but it was well away from the play. The play was on the opposite side of the field.
See what the call is.
An
Again,
eligible
Zelda.
receiver, a covered
Again
tight end,
with
went downfield.
And we have another
The ball crossed the line.
downfield for the Chiefs.
That's the 3rd one of those, maybe? At least the
Absolutely,
2nd.
I think it is the 3rd.
Replay too.
Oh yeah, you can hear the Cherokee crowd is
I
not
think,
happy
and that's
about
why I
that
said
call.
it. It looked like it was thrown in the vicinity of number 4, Tyler Bartram, who is the tight end. Now, the tight end was covered. That makes him an ineligible receiver. Covered by not a defender, but covered by another receiver. That's why you'll see, like, the guy on the end, that you can't have another wideout covered by him. See how the other one's back? Same thing on the other side. That doesn't look like it's going to have much
that's not going to
success.
result in anything.
Zach
Cherokee
Liddy
tries a jet sweep.
great pursuit. That Shawnee linebacking core and offensive line jobs there. Hold the block, go with it. Your linebackers are going to clean up the mess, and they did it exactly how the Shawnee defensive coordinator designed it.
Oh yeah, Shawnee is really showing some dominance right now out in the field. Cherokee's a little bit rattled. They've taken a couple interesting calls the last few.
Well, they've made big plays on both sides, and that, you know, when your 2 teams are this good, you can see in the background there, the Shawnee, that must be all their cell phones.
I believe that is their cell phone lights.
Hope they don't run out of battery power.
That's a cool sight to see at a high school football game. Cherokee's able to get
down
away.
the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down and long for the
Some
Chiefs.
great plays there by the Renegades.
Scotty Minshaw, I did the PA for the very first high school game here when I was at Cherokee High School in 1976. I can guarantee you there were no cell phones lit up on the other bleachers.
No cell phones coming from the student sections then? That's not too long ago.
Not 43 years ago, my man. But it is a cool sight.
Yeah,
it really
it absolutely is, yeah.
We can't see. I'll bet they get an answer from this side.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if they had theirs in orange?
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw earlier in the game, I believe Cherokee student section.
Second punt of the game for the Chiefs.
That's a.
Is that going to go in the end zone, or is that going to get
No,
down?
that's
That's beautiful.
Wow, good punt there.
All
right, they've pinned him back.
Maybe not the way maybe not the way it was written out, but worked out. It gets them inside the 10-yard line. Cherokee going to start inside their own 10.
Cherokee Chiefs 6.
3:07.
3:06.
3:06. I'm sorry, left in the third quarter. Now's when you need the big defensive stand. Keep pinned back here inside their 10. They'll be punting into the wind. Could get great field position going into quarter number 4. Shawnee will have the wind in the fourth quarter.
Wellesley takes it from the shotgun. Quick handoff.
Nice kid, nice.
running.
Good blocking inside. Rebstock with a good power run there. Got what,
Shawnee's,
7 maybe?
Yeah, Shawnee's been consistently doing that. You know, you have, and the part about Shawnee, the thing that sets Shawnee apart is they have multiple running backs can do that same exact thing. So they have depth.
We've
they
seen
can just play
Barnett,
play
right?
after play. Yeah, Barnett powered in the touchdown. Rebstock has had multiple big runs this game, and just every play, you know, Shawnee has someone who's always ready to go.
Oh, nice hit. Rebstock with the carry.
Rebstock gets stuffed to the line there.
By the Chiefs.
I think that was number 3. Was that number 3?
Powers his way up to it.
I didn't quite catch the number. If it was 3, that's Mike.
Yeah, it was 3. Muckensturm. Big play. 3rd and 2.
Big play here, yeah.
I don't think
Shawnee
if they don't get it, I don't think they're going for it this far back in their own territory. Can they stop the ground game? Oh, they might have. This is going to be very close.
That's going to be really close.
No, it looks like where that far
official
official's marking it looks like a first down. Yes, he said called the chains.
Shawnee.
Put it in the hands of the big boys.
Game for Shawnee going to result in a first
Shawnee
down.
the line has been doing an excellent job these last few quarters, last few drives. Line has been opening up holes for the running backs to.
And this is going to allow them to pretty much take it down to the end of the quarter and start quarter number 4 with the wind at their backs.
Yeah.
Big performance by the offensive line here today.
Yeah, absolutely.
We talked about controlling the line of scrimmage. Those big guys in blue right there.
There's a quick pass by Wellesley.
Quick pass across the middle.
Wellesley puts it across. That's a great gain there for the Renegades. That'll bring them out to the 37 or 38.
Frigiola.
Let's take another look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
37.
There's the punt. Back to the live action. Wellesley, quick handoff.
Oh, good penetration.
Stuffed behind the line.
It's number 72 again, the big man that's penetrated a couple times, Josh Toner.
Backfield by number 72, Josh Toner, results in a loss of 2 on the play. Going to be 2nd and 12 for the Renegades.
Well, I think we both expected this game to be decided in the fourth quarter, and it certainly looks like it's going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a tight game that comes down to the wire. 2nd and 12 for the Renegades. Playing from their own 37. Quick handoff.
Oh,
met gets stuffed again.
Yeah. I think that was Muckensturm again. Muckensturm hit him up again. Right, beautiful tackle right in the midsection.
Waiting for him.
Right away.
Gain of 2, so we're going to have 3rd and 8 here. I don't think they'll run another play.
No, I think they'll just let this. They're just going to let this half run out, or let this quarter run out.
You got 3rd down. If you don't make it, you're punting with the wind.
So it looks like we're going to start this 4th quarter. Shawnee winning 14-6 so far in today's game, but it's been a pretty close game. I mean, Shawnee's had some nice plays here. Very good defensive play by Shawnee to put them on top.
Both teams have stepped up defensively when they needed to. The biggest defensive play in the game, the 65-yard fumble recovery and return by number 35, Matt Papa.
I mean, just
so that was the only scoring in the 3rd quarter. But while we're between quarters, what a perfect time to thank our crew. We've got Sarah Kim and Peyton and Cheyenne Crozier and Jack Denick and Darren West and John Olinatz. We've got Matt Wrigley, Hannah Meyer, Ethan Binder, Leah Clemens, Madison Miller, awesome on the sideline. Greatest play-by-play announcer maybe in all the country, Scott Minshaw. Always just some old guy here, Scott Cluster, trying to...
Always a pleasure to commentate with you, Mr. Glosner.
Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
So,
there you see the end of
one quarter of football to go.
Shawnee on top, 14-6.
I would guess you're going to see the offensive line continue to try to control the line of scrimmage, which they have.
Yeah.
You know, if we go back to our keys of the game here, one of the ones was controlling the line of scrimmage, if I recall. It was, and certainly they've done that from a Shawnee standpoint. Cherokee prevent the big play. The big play was Papa's.
The big play happened. Yeah, the big play was
and win the turnover battle. It's 2-1. 2 Cherokee turnovers, 1 Shawnee. Oh, loose ball.
It's going to be picked up. He's throwing it down.
Intercepted.
There's a flag on the play.
No, incomplete.
No,
We got an incomplete.
Looks like there's
Cherokee
a flag
coaches
thrown
are-
before the ball was even thrown. It looks like there was a flag down. Cherokee student section
There's a
not happy
lot
with
of
it,
stuff
yeah.
going on here. We've got some sort of flag, which is obviously declined because here comes the, I assume, the punt team. Yes, it is. It looked like maybe the way he came down the two up. Well, here we're going to see it. I don't have to
Yeah, let's
speculate.
take a look at it with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
It's a great job here of
Wellesley just
lost the handle.
the grip on it. Was able
He
to recover and
throws.
pick it up.
And we don't have the end,
Yeah,
but
we
it was
don't.
called incomplete. That's all
There's
I
the
know.
punt. That's a high punt. It's going to come down around the 50.
Cherokee players yelling, you know, whatever they yell.
Yeah.
Sometimes they yell suicide. Sometimes they'll yell something else as a key word to get away from it. This is a horrible punt that could hit you in the back. And of course, if it would, the other team would, it'd be short, it'd be a live ball. So, not the greatest punt. It's going to be Cherokee ball at their own 43. Entire quarter to go. 11 minutes and 39 seconds. If they score, you've got to go for two. There's no sense kicking if they one behind, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference whether you're one behind or two behind? A field goal is going to do it if you get the opportunity.
Yeah.
There's no downside to going for two if they score. Here comes Hazen.
I'll take my number 22, Darren Hazen, going to get the corner.
Nice tackling there by Shawnee. Looks like he's
Nice 4-yard gain on first
Hazen's
down.
grabbing the back of his leg. Hazen might be out.
Cramp, maybe?
Yeah.
2nd and 6 for the
Oh,
Chiefs.
Hazen's down on the side of the field now.
I think it looks like a cramp the way they're working on him. Head athletic trainer for the Cherokee Chiefs, Mr. Jeff Wood. His able-bodied assistant, Karen Hengst. Mr. Wood been around a long time. He's one of the originals, as has Mr. Patterson over at your school, Shawnee, Kip Patterson. What a job those fellas and ladies do, I'll tell you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't, me being the golf coach at Seneca and you being a golfer at Shawnee, we don't spend much time in the athletic trainer's office.
With them. No, we do not.
But what a job they do for, you know, you got friends that play sports and you know what, when they get injured, what they do, though.
Yeah.
And you probably have friends who are student athletic trainers. Boy, I give those kids a lot of credit. Yes, they do it, all of them. Yeah. The opportunities you young people have here at LRHSD is unmatched, in my opinion, with what we have here at LDTV and student athletic trainers and musicals and the band, all of them award-winning bands, and just the student experience here in the Lenape Regional High School District is second to none for all of you, so it's awesome.
There you see Hazen, looks like he's getting back up. That's a big loss for the Chiefs.
I think it looks like it was just a cramp the way Mr. Wood was working on him, but now they're talking, it looks like it. He wants him to do a series of tests. So we're back to live action. Scott Minshaw going to take us on the next play here.
Osborne's lining up the shotgun. He's got 3 to his left, 1 to his right, 1 in the backfield behind him. Looks like a tight end in motion. It's going to be a run up the middle. That'll be brought down. Looks like they could get the first down there.
Brandon Boria was stopped at right about the 49 of Shawnee and got some push from his lineman to get him the extra 2 yards. Is it enough for a first? They're looking. Is he going to call for a measurement? No, they're going to call it 3rd down.
And they're going to say it's slightly short, so 3rd down. And less than
I think he's right. As we're sitting right across from the stick there, he's right.
Yeah.
The stick is just past the 47, and the ball is just short of the 47. Couple of feet, maybe 3rd and a couple of feet.
Looks about to be that.
Just long enough of a putt that either one of us could miss, Minshaw. Got to go. You go quarterback sneak.
Yeah, it looks like. Looks like there's some confusion there.
Oh, I think we got motion.
I think we're going to have an offside.
We're going to have some sort of motion or something, or not being covered. There's some sort of illegal formation maybe, or some sort of motion.
We heard coaches up here yelling, stay there. Looks like there was some confusion in the Cherokee offense.
It was third down, so you got to take the penalty, right?
Seems so.
It's a formation foul, and it's on the offense with 5 in the backfield. We're gonna
When he
replay
steps
third
back,
down.
you get 5 guys in the backfield. You can't have more than 4.
That has been killing the Cherokee
Well,
Chiefs
between
today.
the-
Has been technicalities.
Well, yeah,
on-
between the ineligible receiver downfield and now a motion penalty where if the guy stayed on the line, we were fine. I don't know whether he made the first down or not because the flag came
But
immediately.
now you're 3rd and 5. I
Yeah.
mean, you were 3rd and 1 or 3rd and inches maybe. This
That if-
becomes a tougher play now.
Yeah, be a
Olsen's in the
gutsy play
shotgun.
if they don't make it. Be a gutsy play to go for it, wouldn't it?
Olsen's rolling out to his left. The throw is out. One hand
incomplete.
out for it. Wasn't able to bring it in.
Incomplete, gonna bring up 4th and
That's going to be 4th and 5.
Looks like the Chiefs
This
setting
is a
up
big
punting
decision for the
unit.
Chiefs.
No decision. You got to kick it away.
Punt for the Chiefs.
Got to
That's
kick
gonna
it
be
away.
the punt. Hope to make a good defensive stop.
Nick Sirianni going to kick it away. He's only punted a couple of times tonight.
Dom Frigiolo in the backfield for the Renegades. Getting
Into the wind.
Take this one
For
back.
the Renegades.
Good driving punt away
Kicks
from the
away.
return guy. Doesn't get a favorable bounce, but
Yeah,
is
good
down to right
bounce.
about the 20-yard line.
Punt from Sirianni takes a Shawnee bounce.
Shawnee
down by
offense
Cherokee
takes the
at
field.
20. 1st and 10.
That's going to be
Renegades
1st and
from
10 on the
their own
20-yard
20 with
line.
9:27 remaining in the 4th quarter. Renegades 14, Chiefs 6.
We got a flag all the way back here. We got something going on.
Flag down by the
Now, remember, it was 4th. If it was 4th and about 5 and 2 feet, if it's against Shawnee, like an
They could
offside.
go back.
And it's on them.
Oh,
It's
that's
a mask on them. After the fact, you'll get the 15 there. Put it down there. You'll be getting the ball in 15. We have grasp of the helmet opening by Blue after the kick. Cherokee gets the football plus 15.
no, Shawnee.
Cherokee gets the football.
No,
plus
no,
15?
that's something's not right.
I think Cherokee's going to end up with the ball here,
It's
Scott.
impossible.
Cherokee's celebrating right now.
If it's after the kick, that means the ball has changed possession.
It seems like there's a discussion on the field. Cherokee looks like they're.
Yeah, he's got it backwards. He meant they're going to have half
They're
the
gonna
distance.
lose, they're gonna get
Yeah,
half the
he'll
distance
re-get it now.
Penalties, we have a face mask on Shawnee.
After the kick.
Resulting penalties going to be half the distance of the goal. 1st down Shawnee
Okay.
now from their own.
So what happens here?
Yeah.
They grab the helmet opening. It's a face mask. The penalty occurred, and since it's a 15-yard penalty, but the penalty, the kick didn't come inside, didn't get across the 30, half the distance of the goal. So half of 20 is 10, so the ball's on the 10. It's all very confusing, but let's go with back to live action.
Wellesley takes it in the shotgun.
We keep it
Wellesley's going
himself.
to keep it. Wellesley's got room. He's going to make it up to about the 30. Wellesley
It's the
pops right
first
back up.
play I can remember him actually running
Yeah.
as designed. He ran a couple times.
Yeah, he ran a couple times.
That
just
was nice. He's got
scrambling.
good speed
Yeah,
there. Good turning
absolutely.
speed on the corner.
Mind you, a little bit of Carson Wentz.
I think he's a
Run
little
out of the
faster
pocket
than
like that,
Carson.
yeah.
Carson Wentz doesn't move that gracefully. I'll
yeah.
you say that after the the knee issue and that stuff. Although one heck of a quarterback, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Wellesley's in the shotgun.
You got to think Shawnee's just going to try to pound the ball here, doesn't
Hands
he?
it off to 13. I believe that's Jalen Horsley.
Another run by Shawnee. This one looks to pick up about 9 yards.
33.
33.
Jalen Horsley.
Number 33, Jalen Horsley on the carry.
Pickup of 8, 9 almost, second and a yard.
Here you see, we see another running back for the Renegades. I mean, their depth at the running back
Yeah.
position is almost unmatched. I mean, they have so
And-
many guys
and
that can just power through and make
You
big
talked
plays.
earlier, you know some of these guys that play on the line. They're big kids. They're
Yeah.
strong kids. They wear you down in the course of a game.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is
And it's the combination as well as Shawnee's backfield as far as their running backs and everything is just so strong and so much depth. They can just pound you play after play after play. They can just keep switching the running backs and just keep running that. Always have a guy with fresh legs in there.
And this is a series that Cherokee can't let them dominate on the ground, because that could take up six or so minutes, and we only have 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
So.
At this point, Cherokee's in a.
But just as we say that, he goes back to throw, finds a lane. He's got a big gain here.
Wellesley's still on his feet. Wellesley's still on his feet.
A really big gain here.
He's coming all the way to the 42. What a play by Matt Wellesley. The sophomore quarterback creating his own plays here tonight. Let's take another look with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com.
He goes back to throw, sees nothing, sees the pressure. Great block there by Horsley, I think that was. Yeah, I think Horsley had the block that sprung him.
Escapes 2 tackles, escapes 3 tackles.
Almost Houdini-like with that one. Finally brought down there by number 48 on the defense, Joe Gasparone.
Hand off to number 27.
Thomas Rebstock.
Now we get Rebstock back again, so.
Just keeps coming for Shawnee.
And Rebstock went wide that way. There was nothing up the middle, so he tried to bounce it outside. It appears Rebstock runs most effectively between the tackles.
Yeah.
Not to say he can't, we're outside, but he gets that opening and can find that. It hits that hole so quickly. Oh, nice little
quick pass to Dalton Short. Dalton Short's moving with speed now. Dalton Short's coming around the outside. He'll carry it into the 20-yard line.
19-yard line. 1st and 10 Renegades.
Great throw there by Matt Wellesley. Quick tuck and put it right into the hands of awaiting Dalton Short. Let's take another look with the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web, ivyrehab.com.
That's what the running game does. You notice the play action pass there. Now that drop, that freezes the linebackers. 48 Gasper and freezes them for a minute because they've been running it right at us all night. And now the quick and short with good speed was able to get to the outside and make a nice gain out of it.
Great game planning by the Renegades there. Shawnee's moving deep into Cherokee territory now.
Like
gain of a few yards for Rebstock. They'll forward momentum will carry him back forward.
Let's see again. We got about 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
What an unbelievable crowd here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. On both sides of the ball, too. Cherokee and Shawnee just.
And it feels like fall.
Oh, yeah.
It just feels like a football night, doesn't it? It feels like a football
game. Yeah, the atmosphere is unbelievable here. Unbelievable atmosphere tonight. Matt Wellesley will take it from the shotgun. He's got 3 to the right, 1 to the left.
Got an inside screen. Oh, came right back in. Oh, look at that.
Still fighting.
Looks like it's number 3 down for Gola.
John Fergiola will make another reception there.
Got a 3-yard gain, going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Third and 4 for the Renegades. 5:50 left to go in the 4th quarter. And that'll be blown dead.
Timeout, Cherokee.
Cherokee's taking a timeout. Didn't like what they saw.
Yeah, it's a big drive. They got to keep it from scoring. Because any score that Shawnee gets here makes it a 2-score game. Right now, it's still a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, 2-point conversion.
Scott, I'm surprised that Cherokee would call that timeout with 5 minutes left. I mean, I would think that they would try to save their timeouts as long as they possibly could.
I think at this point, it's the fact that they want to make sure they have the right defensive scheme out there. Because if they can hold them here, it's going to be 4th and 4 from the 14, 17, 31 yards. I don't know. Is Oliver Stern the kicker?
I believe he is.
Let us know what the next game is.
Next game LDTV Sports will be covering is varsity field hockey when the Cherokee Chiefs take on the Lenape Indians. For a complete LDTV sports schedule, check out www.lrhsd.org/LDTV. LDTV sports productions are available online at youtube.com/Lenape District Television TV, or for purchase at lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. You know, Scott, this is such a huge play for Cherokee because even if Shawnee walks away from this with a field goal, that turns this into a 2-possession game. There's the run for Shawnee. They're going to be taken down, looks like at the line.
By a number of Chiefs.
I think Shawnee's looks like they're going to go for this here, Scott.
Loss are going to bring up 4th and a long 6 for the Renegades.
4th and 6 for Cherokee. 4th and 6 for Shawnee. I mean, looks like there's some discussion. Scott, if Shawnee goes for the field goal here and makes it, they can make this a 2-possession game.
Let's see where we spotted at. The
4th and 6
16.
at the 16-yard line.
That's a 33-yarder. I don't know what kind of leg. I've never seen Oliver Stern kick. I know he didn't. He was kicking him on the ground, and so I don't know. He's with the wind,
yeah,
you know.
It depends. It's going to come down to if Coach Gushu and the rest of his coaching staff are confident with.
Well, you're
Shawnee's
4th
ability
and
to kick
6,
this.
so the odds aren't really that great in your favor on 4th and 6. If you miss it, they get the ball at the 20, so you're only giving up 3 yards. If you go for it and don't make it, they get the ball at the 16. I think I'd go for it. I think I'd roll the dice here.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough call. You'd love to see it become a 2-possession game if you're Shawnee, especially
and that shows you what I know because they're coming out for a field goal.
4 minutes, and Shawnee's going to kick a field goal here. This is a huge field goal for Shawnee. If you could turn this into a 2-possession game, under 5 minutes left to go, the way that the defense has been playing as of recently, Shawnee's going to put themselves in a real good position there. The kick is away. And the kick is good.
Wow,
that's going to make
nice
it a 2-possession game
Oliver
for Shawnee.
Stern nails a 34-yard field goal to put the Renegades up 17-6, and now 2
That's your
scores.
biggest play of the game so far, Scott.
Shawnee 17.
That makes this a 2-score game. That is where.
Well, the difference in this game is Papa's fumble recovery still.
Absolutely.
I mean, yes, it would still be 10-6 without that, but that's a touchdown.
Yeah, that gives them the momentum. That completely changes
because
the momentum
if it's still 7-6 at that point, I'm not sure Coach Gushu doesn't go for it.
Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want that security. He had the touchdown security, so he felt comfortable going for it.
Like I said, if he doesn't make it, he gets it at the 20. You're at the 16. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice kick, beautiful, right down the middle. Didn't make it by a lot. It wasn't going to go 60, but it only had to go 34. Yeah. So, and Oliver Stern made sure it went 34 plus. $4 left in tonight's game. Well, in the 4th quarter.
17-6. Oliver Stern getting ready to kick this one.
No, that looks like number 11. That's Brian Muller. Brian Muller.
Yeah, Brian Muller.
He handles the kickoff. As they've done most of the evening, and they just take a knee.
Right away. It's going to be spotted at 28.
That's Caden Birdie. Well, I don't think, there's not much to tell you. I think you can figure out if you're a football fan what's going to happen now with the Chiefs. I think they've got to go ground. The ground game is out the window now. We're going to re-kick here. It looks like we have maybe an offside. See Shawnee moving back an additional 5 yards, so it looks like offside on the kicking team. So that could result in really good field. Chiefs need to score. They need to score quick.
Chiefs need to score, absolutely.
Whether it be 3 or a touchdown, they need to score something. And the question is, how much time will be left?
Yeah, the name of the game right now for the Cherokee is going to be speed.
Yeah,
they can't waste time. They've got to be, if you're going to make throws, they've got to be to the sides of the field because you got to get out of bounds. You can't you can't waste seconds like that on.
Big return by
Oh, they're going to get a late hit.
Takes it out.
They're going to get a late hit, I think, on number 22. And that's going to give them 15 yards. It's going to put the ball almost at the Shawnee 40 by the time they're done.
That's another penalty that's going to have an effect.
After the play is over, personal foul on the kicker. We'll go 15. It'll be first down. 22.
15-yard penalty for the Chiefs, and they will take over on the Shawnee 39, first and 10.
Passes away, passes dropped. That's
bummer.
That's a bummer
For Cherokee.
Yeah, that's a bummer for Cherokee.
This is well set up, too. They had a blocker out there. And just took his eye off it because he wanted to get downfield. We've all done it in one sport or another.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking downfield. Where am I going after? Because you know it's such an easy catch.
Yeah.
And you forget to watch the ball into your hands. So.
.430 left. Renegades holding on to a 17-6 lead. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs at the 40-yard line. Osborne in the shotgun. 2 out on either side. Osborne drops back. Osborne's going to try to cut up the center. He'll be
Good
brought
play.
down.
Run down from behind.
Up the middle himself.
Matt Suriano. Good hustle coming back. Because he had room ahead of him. Limited the game to just 3 yards.
Let's take another look with the Ivory Rehab replay. Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com. Osborne takes it in the shotgun. Sees a
Tries
lane
a little bit
cuts it up the
misdirection.
front.
Or is that 68?
Yeah,
Is that 68?
I don't believe that was Suriano.
Dittmar, Nick Dittmar.
And Shawnee will get the sack behind the line for a loss of yards.
Tom Papa,
another Papa brother making a big play here for Shawnee.
Well,
now time is where you start to worry about. I mean, I'm surprised Cherokee.
They got to go for it.
Yeah,
I mean, 3.5 minutes to go, and this is really kind of the ball game right here.
Oh,
wouldn't you think? I mean, obviously we're going to play the last 3 minutes, but you know what I mean. If they don't make the first down and turn it over on downs, you know what Shawnee's going to do. They're going to just run it right down their field or attempt to.
Osborne lets it fly.
Oh, he's man open in the middle. First down.
First down, Cherokee.
Wow.
Cherokee keeps themselves in the
Jackson
game.
McIntyre.
Now time becomes very important. They have to get up and get that play off. You have 3 minutes left. 1st and 10. 3:07 left. Osborne's in shotgun. He's got 2 to the left. Handoff. He'll get stuffed right at the line. Great play by Shawnee.
Number 22, Darren Hazen in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Chiefs from the Shawnee.
I'm surprised Cherokee hasn't taken a time. I mean, you got the 2-minute warning coming up in 30 seconds.
No, not in high school.
Oh, no 2-minute warning in high school.
No 2-minute warning. Long time to get this play off.
Osborne drops back. He's looking downfield. He lets one fly. Interception down for Giola. That's going to be your game right there, Scott.
Interception by number 3, Dom Fragiola.
There it is. Dom Fragiola. Referring back to the keys to the game. Scott, let's take another look at it with the
Third
Ivy
Chief
Rehab
turnover
replay.
of the game.
Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web, ivoryrehab.com. Osborne was looking Down at the end zone, Frigiola just made a great play. And the Renegades take over on their own 21-yard line.
Three turnovers for the Chiefs. The big play went for, you know, one of the turnovers resulted in a big play, fumble return for a touchdown.
So the run by Repstock staying on his feet.
When you looked at the keys to the game, line of scrimmage controlled by Shawnee. Turnover battle won by Shawnee. Big plays made by Shawnee.
Absolutely, Shawnee.
So, as close as the game was, in the three categories they talked, the coaches who give us those keys talked about, Shawnee won all three of them. So, timeout taken by Cherokee with 1:52 to go. Be a happy visiting crowd here in another couple of minutes.
Absolutely.
A very disappointed home crowd. But I got to say on air for anybody that watches this, a lot of people criticize young people for apathy. As I look across and see the sea of white from the Shawnee students, and I look down to my left and see the incredible sea of orange from the Cherokee students.
Beautiful sight right there, Scott. Beautiful
that is
sight.
an amazing thing to see. Very proud to be a teacher here in this district with students like what you guys are. How about supporting your programs the way that you do? Awesome stuff.
Always fun environments here.
Second down and 2, maybe 3.
Looks like he'll take QB sneak, trying to push it through.
Look at that
you
line.
can see the
That's
Shawnee
the line.
offensive
That's the
line
line.
pushing him through.
He's still on his feet. They're trying to rip the ball away.
And he'll have enough for a first down out across to the 42-yard line. First down and 10.
Timeout taken by Cherokee, I assume.
I would think.
Clock stopped at 1:41.
Cherokee takes their final timeout.
And one more first down and we're done. Because I don't think 141, 35, yeah, be close. I think they've got to get a first down to not get the ball back.
Yeah. But even if Cherokee does get the ball back, you have a 2-possession game now. I mean, that field goal put it away. Oliver Stern hitting that was huge for the Renegades.
What a tremendous game. And it was a great game by both teams.
Oh, yeah.
Again, turnovers told the story. This is a very evenly matched game.
Matt Papa, number 35
Matt
for the
Papa's
Renegades,
turned
his
the whole
play,
game.
that's
Turned the whole tide of the game.
Oh, absolutely. Just what a performance by him.
Because Cherokee's driving to go ahead, and Papa gets the fumble recovery and takes it all the way in for a touchdown.
Repstock will get taken
Cherokee
down
can't stop the clock anymore. Of course, forward progress will be well ahead of where the ball ended up. You know, the play of the game might be, if I had to pick a play of the game, obviously the Papa thing, but that Stern field goal that you talked about is the one that put him 2 scores up. That changes the whole complexion here in this last drive.
That changes just the way that everybody reacts to every situation moving forward past that. Especially, you know, as far as time goes and how you're going to use your timeouts and even the players' mentalities. I mean, you know, it really just gave Shawnee the boost of morale. It might have just been the straw on the camel's back for Cherokee. 40.
That's it.
40
they'll snap it once more once it gets under 35, and it will. Once it gets under, and that's going to be it. They're going to take one more knee, and that's going to be it. What a big win for Shawnee. Certainly disappointing loss for the Chiefs. But I'll tell you what, this is a good Chief program. There's I mean, nobody likes to lose. There's no shame in losing to Shawnee High School in football. Okay? Cherokee will regroup. I know Coach Glatz well. He'll regroup. He'll bring this team. They'll be ready. It wouldn't shock me if we see Cherokee not only in the playoffs, but a home game for the playoffs. They have that much talent.
What a performance tonight by the Shawnee Renegades. A lot of anticipation building up for this game.
As hard as they fought on the field, as we look down now, there's the camaraderie.
Absolutely, there's the mutual respect.
These are warriors that went to battle, and they're just saying to everybody, good game, good game, good game. So there's always a winner and there's always a loser in a football game, but both of these programs are winning programs that have been for many, many years.
Well, there you have it. Today's game ending up 17-6 in favor of the Renegades. Shawnee moves to a 2-0 record. Cherokee falls to 1-1. The final from today's game.
It was a great crowd. It was a great game. It was a great night.
Absolutely amazing atmosphere. Just a great night for football all around.
So you see the players shaking hands, coaches having words with each other, shaking hands, wishing each other, good game and good season coming up. Once again, you see the final score from William H. Fulch Stadium here at Cherokee High School. The Shawnee Renegades 17, the Cherokee Chiefs 6. We'll be back with play and player of the game after these messages.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or comegnolow.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Main Street Auto. Automotive services you've counted on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/headsup. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. Connect with the Lenape Regional High School District Highlights page on Facebook to see outstanding achievements of our students and staff. Just type LRHSD Highlights, hit like, and you'll get the latest updates on achievements in academics, extracurricular activities, community service, and athletics from all 4 of the Lenape District's high schools. From success in the classroom, to volunteering in the community, to milestones on the court, there's a lot to like with the Lenape Regional High School District Highlights page.
Welcome back to Cherokee High School, where we just saw the Shawnee Renegades defeat the Cherokee Chiefs 17-6 in a very exciting boys varsity football matchup. Well, it's now time for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game. 1-800-896-RECON or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to Madison Miller, standing by for the interview.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with our player of the game, Matt Papa, number 35. He had a fumble return for a touchdown. Matt, what was going through your mind when you saw that ball hit the ground?
I saw the ball on the ground. I just wanted to pick it up and make a play for the team, and it ended up well.
And how did that feel, having your team score that touchdown?
It felt great. Put us ahead by 8, and we just put the game away by then.
And what are you looking forward to for the rest of the season?
Looking for more wins, more offensive touchdowns, more defensive touchdowns, just everything.
All right, that's awesome. Congratulations. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Madison, and congratulations, Matt, on a great game and a great team win today. Very great performance by both teams. But it's now time for the Good Hands play of the game. Sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC 609-654-1426 or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. There you can see that fumble recovery by Matt Papa in the run is going to be the play of the game. Excellent strip sack there by the Renegades, and Matt Papa takes it off in stride and turns on the Jets as he makes his way downfield, giving the Renegades the go-ahead touchdown. Absolutely the play of the game today, a major turning point in today's game. That is the final from today. As you can see, the Shawnee Renegades besting the Cherokee Chiefs, moving on to a 2-0 record, Cherokee falling back to 1-1. On behalf of everyone here from LDTV Sports, I'm Scott Minshaw.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans